Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw here. Complete over the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Well, we saw him absorb that big hit, and it's as we feared. He's in some pain after that play, enough that the medical staff going to go out there to check on him. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Give to Hall. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Goal to go. They're passing. They get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets trim the lead to 1. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 42.
So Reed give here to Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's get to that wide complete. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. And they make the tackle at the 38. And it's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles break the tie here in the first. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. Connects with his back. Hall. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New York.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
19 more yards. That's another Jets 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Jets.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Set up the screen here for Hall. Has some space inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts to throw. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, here's Barkley. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third and
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. I mean, they're full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Shotgun snap for Hurts.
At
Finds him over the middle. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense to the line fast.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the gun, it's Hall. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. They go right back to Hall. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Andrew Nakuba attacking to make that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
From the red zone now. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Back to throw now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
63.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Good. 180.
He gives it out left, and it's caught. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Jets take their first time out. as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
They give on second to Hall. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constant...
He intercepts the pass! And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Barkley trying this up the gut. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Throwing here, Hurts. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Third and long for him here. Escapes. Hurts fumbles. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Space on the right. He's got room. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
180, 180.
Here's Hurts. This one, Ryan's got it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it down to the 33. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Toss play, this is Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Stout all set to send this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time right. That one's brought in by Fedoni. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Oh, lost it on the hit. And the Eagles have it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
They run it with Saquon. Rolling into enemy territory. He brushed him off with ease. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
They go play fake with Hurts. Buying some time left. Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
63. Tiger Hornets.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got Smith again. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Good.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down and goal.
Theo quickly into the hands of Smith. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again. Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, here comes Hall. Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. And no margin for error.
Going from his own end zone. Into traffic, complete. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Yet to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's go now.
All gets it again on second down. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So we're through 3 here. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Here's Hall once more. Here he goes again. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Stout all set to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
No touch, sir. No touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Zone read give here to Barkley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10.
From the pistol, Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Barkley with the pistol again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Play action. Hurts has it. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
Eagles 24.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. Jets are able to recover the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
47-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hall running between the tackles. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a gain of
Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
first down, New York.
Going to the ground again on first. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the counter, Hall. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They go right back to Hall. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's got it, but not able to get those feet in bounds. That's going to be ruled incomplete.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Good, set. On anyone, huh? Delta.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Delta. On anyone, huh? Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's incomplete left side.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
No touch it.
No throw, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Go Silver, ready?
And again, here's Hurts. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
Hurts yet again. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it. It's in close. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that